the world respect it. I'm a queen, I'm a dream. I do what I wanna do, and I'm who I wanna be, cause I am me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pisces Predict, the Mocha Mystic, and we are doing part 2 of y'all celebrity request questions. So let's get started. If you watched my last video, you could tell that right at the end of the video it kind of cut off, and it cut off because the last person that was supposed to be on that video was Doja Cat, but literally like in the midst of me editing the video, Doja Cat and SZA was like, they're gonna put out a collab. I didn't know what they was putting out, so I was like, hold on, before I post this, let me see what Doja Cat is doing. So I'm gonna put the clip of what I was going to post in the last video right here. My last prediction for this video is going to be for Miss Doja Cat. Ooh, child, sorry, I've been loud talking. Miss Doja Cat. So Doja Cat recently came out and said that she's going to drop a rap album. She doesn't want to do pop anymore. She wants to be a rapper. She's over it. My prediction for Doja Cat is I don't believe that Doja Cat really wants to do a rap album. I believe that her label and her audience has pushed her to do so much pop. Now she's sick of it. Like literally, when I was channeling her energy, all I kept hearing say so. Yeah, I remember like it was a certain time when Doja Cat, every time Doja Cat did the award show, she had to perform Say So because that's all people wanted to hear. To the point that now she's freaking sick of Say So. Like I don't even know if she's performed Say So since that era, but she hates it. She hates Say So. I don't even know if she said that, but she hates Say So. Like I'm certain songs, like, I don't know who Doja Cat's label is. Y'all can let me know down below if she has a good label or not, but Doja Cat's label is terrible. I feel like she wants to just drop this rap album. I don't know how many more albums she owes them, but she wants to just give them something so she can get out of this label or get out of this contract. Whoever her label is or whoever her manager is, like whoever's over Doja Cat, they stifle her creativity. Like it's so it's so funny because, well, I'm gonna plug myself in here. If y'all notice, I had to take a long break because I was getting sick and tired. I love tarot. I love doing readings, but I was doing readings every day to the point that I was getting sick of readings, which is why I had to step back. I created my Etsy, so check it out. I also launched a second channel. It's going to be here. It is my sensual stretching channel. So if you want to do some sensual stretches with me, go ahead and meet me here so we can tap into our divine feminine together. But I took a step back to launch these things because not that I didn't like tarot, but I was just doing it every day and I was sick of it. So I was like, okay, if I find other creative things to do to attach to my spiritual business, I can create more content to y'all, and I don't have to take so much long breaks because, you know, there's other things for me to do and not just pick up these cards every day. And Doja Cat's energy is the same way. She is not a pop artist. Doja Cat is an artist, like, period, point blank. Like, one day she wants to wake up and do rock music. One day she wants to wake up and do rap. One day she wants to wake up and do pop. But her label, because pop does so well, they want her to keep churning out pop, pop, pop. Like, and that's not her. If she puts out, I don't really see her putting out a rap album. If she does put out this rap album, though, I don't see it doing that well. Not because she's not a good rapper, but it's just like, it's not her. It's like, it's kind of like she's doing this. You know what y'all remember, there's this story where Willow Smith, back in the day, where she did Whip My Hair Back and Forth, and Will Smith wanted her to keep making music, and in order to like rebel against him, she shaved her head off. She shaved her hair off. Sorry, she shaved her hair off. Like, now I can't whip my hair back and forth. Doja Cat is like, all right, well, y'all want to keep pushing me to make pop? Y'all want to keep making me put pop? Well, now I'm doing rap. I'm going to do the complete opposite of what y'all keep pushing me to do because I'm not fucking pop art. Like, she is so fed up. I don't know who her label is, y'all. She is not happy with that label, and whoever the label is, allegedly, y'all, if you watching this, don't sign to that label. I don't know who her label head is. I don't know who her manager is, but it's literally like they're forcing her. And it's funny because it's like Doja Cat feels like Doja Cat feels like she would be making more money if she was allowed more creative freedom, because people keep pushing her to make pop. But it's like, if y'all just let me create what I want to create, that's how Say So was created. Say So was created because I was able to do what I wanted. If you force me to create a Say So, I'm not going to create a Say So. A Say So is going to come out of me because of me, because of my creativity, because I'm in my space, I'm in my zone. This is what I want to create. Forcing me to create is not going to work. And that's just where she is right now. Like, I don't know when the next time y'all are going to get music from her, because she's just fed up. She's fed up. And like her saying that she wants to make a rap album is like a cry for help. And it's not because she doesn't like rap. I want to be clear. She loves rap. She loves all genres. That's what the cry for help is. Doja Cat is a genre bending artist, and her label does not know what to do with that. Her label sees the TikTok numbers, they see the Billboard numbers, and they see how much money she makes, and that's all they care about. But Doja Cat doesn't care about the money. Doja Cat cares about the art, and that's the problem with the music industry. You have artists that come in and they want to create, and they're so happy to get signed so they can have this money create, but then you have these label heads who don't give a damn about the creation. All they care about is the money that they make off of the creators. And that's what Doja Cat is going through right now. It's trying to figure out how can she find her happiness, make her money, and make the type of content or music she wants to create. So my prediction here, I don't feel like Doja Cat's going to put out a rap album. If she does put it out, even if it does good, I don't see her being satisfied. That's really my prediction here, because like I said, Doja Cat is not a rapper. Doja Cat is not a pop artist. Doja Cat is not a country artist. Doja Cat is all of the above. And it's sometimes people like to box people in or box creative people in, and we don't fit in a box. I am a tarot reader. I do sensual stretches. I have an Etsy. It's so many, and there's so many more things that I want to launch. And it's so crazy that I'm ending with her reading, because I resonate with Doja Cat's energy so bad. It's like being somebody with so many ideas in this world, but you're told, oh, you can't do this. Oh, but because you're a reader, you can't do sensual stretches. Oh, well, why are you doing sensual stretches? Put some clothes on. Why? Like, it's this. It's somebody basically is reading, and somebody's always going to have something to say about your art, so just put it out anyway. And as far as Doja Cat goes, and just be very careful what you sign. I do feel like at the time when Doja Cat signed to this label, I don't know who a label is, I haven't looked into it, it was something that she thought was going to, be everything to her. But the more she looks at like the contract to sign, the more she realized is she signed her creative life away, and she wants her creative life back. This is a cry for help. So if you are a Doja Cat fan, I would just tell you, support anything she puts out. Don't try to tell her who to be. That if you're a Doja Cat, that's really what it is. Do not tell her who you think she should be, because she's gonna do the opposite. Like, she shaved her head, she did her eyebrows, then she's been doing a lot of things, because it's like every time somebody tells her what she can't do, she's like, all right, I'm gonna show you what I can. Like, it's like, this is her rebel era. This era to me, oh my God, Spirit just showed me. Y'all remember when, I think it was Rihanna's rated R era, or like when she was a good girl gone bad. Like, it's like, that's what I'm hearing about Doja Cat. Like, Doja Cat came out, she was the mood girl, and then she was the say so girl. Now she's putting all of that, under my umbrella. She's putting all of that, if we ride, it's to the day, all of that. All of that poppy, bubble gum, you know what I'm saying? Take a bow, all of that. And she's going in her rated R ever. She's about to cut her hair. I told you, baby. Like, I'm a rock star. Like, Doja Cat, once Doja Cat gets out of whatever this is with this label, if she drops this rap album, I do feel like it's just going to be something to help her get out of this label. Everything she's doing right now is to get out of this label. Once she gets out of this label and she's set free, Doja Cat, or the true Doja Cat fans, are going to see her go back to more of like who she used to be. So yeah, that was what I was going to say. And to finish off with those predictions, I want to add a little more to it. So one of my predictions for Doja Cat is, I see Doja Cat is going to possibly come out with like a food product. Doja Cat could also come out with a product for or about animals. Doja Cat will potentially have a hit dance record, or it's going to be a trending sound coming for her on TikTok very soon. So one of the songs that Doja Cat puts out this year is going to be trending on TikTok. But y'all know Doja Cat stays trending on there, so that's nothing new. I also have here that Doja Cat will be putting out some more rap. Doja Cat will be putting out more rap collabs. So we saw her just do the one with SZA. Let me know how y'all enjoyed that collab with SZA and Doja Cat, and let me know if you would be interested in buying or getting a Doja Cat full rap album. We'll get into that into a second. But yeah, I do see Doja Cat is going to be putting out a lot more like collabs with rappers, or just putting out more rap songs in general. Now, What I'm not seeing though is I am not seeing a full album. I'm not seeing a full rap album for Doja Cat. The thing is, do I see Doja Cat may want to put out a full rap album? Yes. I kind of feel like it's a little bit of her trying to like rebel against the people in her team or people around her who telling her she can't or she shouldn't. So it's like you telling her that she can't make a rap album or she can't rap. She wants to prove it to you. But the problem with that is I just don't see her team really supporting her putting that out. So if she does put out a rap album, it may be like a EP or something short, or I just don't really see her team like helping her. Like it seems like it's gonna have to be something she does on her own. So for right now, I'm not seeing a full Doja Cat rap album. I'm seeing her next album is gonna be all of the genres. Like it's gonna be genre breaking. It's not you can't define Doja Cat's genre. She does not want to be defined. So that's what the issue here is. And yeah, like Doja Cat would do better if she could like leave her label or go into independent or find another label to work with. But this label she has right now, they don't get her vision. They don't get it. And they're never going to get it. Like, yeah, that team that Doja Cat has, they don't want to see her succeed in all genres. They just want her to be the best pop star she can be. So, like, Doja Cat could end up, like, working on a couple of rap songs and then adding some other type of songs or other type of energy in there. Because she does not need to define herself. That's what Spirit is saying. There's no need to define yourself, Doja. There's no need to define yourself, Doja. Like, just be an artist. Like the people that get it, gonna get it, and the people that don't. But you have so many more supporters behind you that will, support you with whatever type of art you put out. You just have to find the best way of bringing your art to people, because right now the best way is not through the label that you have right now. And everything I say in this video is alleged. In all of my videos, everything I say is alleged. It's just predictions that anybody can make. These are just my predictions, okay? And I get a lot of them right. So that's what I'm saying. But I'm not saying anything in this video is going to come true, but it possibly could, okay? So those are my predictions for Doja Cat. Those are my predictions for Doja Cat. If you are enjoying these types of videos, please make sure you like, comment how you're feeling. If you think I'm getting it right or you have a different prediction of your own, subscribe and turn on my post notifications so you can always make sure that you're catching my videos. So up next, we're going to talk about Justin, Hailey, and Selena, okay? I'm not going to get into who's right and who's wrong because it's everybody's side and the truth somewhere in the middle, okay? Selena's not 100% correct. Hailey isn't 100% correct. And Justin isn't either. Like, they're all human beings. I've seen people, like, coming at Hailey for Selena. Some people coming at Selena for Hailey. And Spirit is like, y'all, this is just young love, petty drama. Like, just let them squash it out. Let them work it out. It's no stand needs to be doing anything behind this because it's just young love drama. And I know they're getting older now, but it started from when they were teenagers. Like, this is young love, young love drama. Like, it's all right, y'all. There's no sides to take. All three of them have done some, shiesty things to each other, and all three of them, deserve grace because they're humans and they're just trying to figure it out. The only problem that's happened between Justin, Selena, and Hailey is that that Selena and Hailey like the same man. If they didn't like the same man, there would be no drama. So it's nothing for nobody to take up for or be on whoever's side. Just let them figure it out, okay? So there is no side to take. All three of them are wrong and all three of them have some right to, okay? So first thing I want to start off with, though, I do feel like when it comes to Justin and Hailey, there is a potential for them to expand their family, okay? I am seeing there could be potential, like, little one coming through for them. I do feel like, though, even though I am potentially seeing a little one, I'm also seeing that they could potentially break up or get a divorce. I don't see them breaking up just yet, but I do feel like within the next 4 to 5 years, this relationship may run its course, okay? Yeah, so they do care about each other. I don't feel like they got married for any bad intentions. They were just really young, and the things that they looked for in a partner when they were younger, it's not going to be the things that they need in a partner when they get older, and that's okay. They both are still growing and still learning, but I just don't see this relationship being the one and only or the final relationship for both of them. I do feel like I see Justin and Hailey both moving on from this connection in the next 4 to 5 years or so. But like I said, I'm also seeing potentially before that happens, there could be a potential little one that comes through for them. And I'm seeing this because I feel like they may try to, Justin and Hailey may try to, like, you know, fix their relationship or work on it within the next couple of years. And, you know, some people think that, you know, having a child or having a baby is definitely, you know, helps the connection or helps the marriage or helps, you know, bring the family together. So I could feel that, see that being one of the reasons why they could potentially have a child, to try to just bring them back together. Like I said, if they do go through with this, I still don't see their relationship lasting to the end of time or to the end of their lifetime. I do see them getting divorced at some time, but I'm also potentially seeing a child for them. And it's crazy because the person that I see actually walking away from this connection could potentially be Justin Bieber. I really do feel like he is doing his best in this connection, but at the end of the day, I just see him wanting something more. Like, I think Hailey is a safe partner, somebody that you know that he can know it will always be there. But Hailey doesn't push Justin Bieber to be a better man, a better person. Like, he needs somebody that challenges him, that pushes him to, like, it's kind of like she's too chill. Like, she's a little too chill. And it's so funny because she has a lot of fire placements, but she's a really just like chill, or she really just goes with what he says. And don't get me wrong, there are some men who do enjoy women like that. And I feel like in the beginning, Justin did enjoy, you know, a woman that let him lead, let him be the man. But I do feel like now he really does want, like, someone who kind of like helps him grow into his next phase. So, and I feel like being with Hailey is going to kind of keep him where he's at in life. And Justin wants to grow. He wants to discover more of himself. He wants to find more of himself, love more. There's more things to life that he wants to, like, you know, enjoy. And I feel like Hailey's just cool. Like, Hailey's fine with what life is right now. Like, if life stayed how it is, married to Justin, have a group of kids, be Hailey Bieber, and just him be the pop star, and she's cool. But Justin's like, no, Justin wants more out of life. Like, I do feel like he's gonna go through like a really deep, like, spiritual, I don't want to say awakening, but I feel like he's gonna be going, like, he's gonna have a phase where he's like looking for purpose. That's really what, and it's so funny. I think does he have a song or an album named Purpose? I don't remember. I think he might. I might be wrong there. But I feel like he's really, in the next couple of years, like, I do feel like he's about to be 30, or he's getting close to. I do feel like in his early 30s, it's going to be really like trying to discover what it is to be a man to him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, that's wow. I feel like the past couple of years, or throughout Justin Bieber's life, he's been doing what he's been told a man should do. You know, a man should be married. A man should be, you know, a man of God. A man, like, I feel like he's been doing everything that he's been told is what makes a man. And I see in the next couple of years, he's going to be actually discovering what it means to him to be a man. Because it's a difference between doing what you think other people are looking for in you to be a man versus what you truly do to fulfill yourself and feel like a man within yourself. So I do see him kind of just trying to, like, I don't want to say reinvent, but just like rediscover, like, what it means to be Justin Bieber, not the artist, the pop star, but the man, the person. It's been too many people in Justin Bieber's, like, inner circle telling him what to do, telling him where to go, telling him how to be, telling him what songs are the best, telling him what's the best time to put out an album, telling him what videos. Like, it's always been, you do this. And it's like, now it's like Justin Bieber's like, wait, I don't have to listen to what other people think I should do. Now it's time for me to, like, really discover what I need to do for myself. So it's wow. He's going to go through a really deep spiritual awakening, or he's just going to be different. Like, I feel like the pop star, like the one less lonely girl, and the, you know what I'm saying, the journal, that Justin Bieber, that pop star, can, you know, he's that era is ending, and he's really, like, focusing on, like, being a man. Wow. Okay, shout out to Justin Bieber. So yeah, I do feel like I said, they're going to be together for a minute, because he is going to try to make this work, because he did actually, you know, make vows, and he does believe in them. But I just don't feel like Hailey can push him to be the man that he needs to be or wants to be, or he wants to discover within himself. Like, if he stays with Hailey, he's going to stay the same. And I don't think he's going to be comfortable with staying the same. He wants change. He wants growth. He wants more. And I think Hailey's just cool with being Hailey. And both is okay. Like, there's no right or wrong way to live life. I just feel like they both have different perspectives on where they see their future going. And I feel like that's where the issues is going to lie. It's not going to be like they don't like each other, they don't care about each other. It's just they don't have the same life goals in the end. And that's okay, you know. Backing off what I was saying, I also feel like once Justin Bieber starts to have his like spiritual, more of a spirit, because we already know Justin Bieber is already spiritual. He's already religious. I do feel like as he continues to grow in his on his religious path, he will be, you know, sharing that more with us, whether that's be just documenting it more, putting it in his music. I do just feel like we're gonna hear more about, you know, deep. We're gonna hear him talk more about deep things, you know what I'm saying? Not just, you know, who's the cutest girl out right now or what's your favorite song. Like, he's really gonna be, when he speaks or when he does interviews, they're gonna be more profound things to talk about when it comes to him. I do feel like, though, when they do decide to get divorced, if they do decide to get divorced, I do feel like there could be a little battle over, you know, money and alimony and things of that nature. Like, this isn't going to be like just, you know, okay, we're done, we're leaving each other. Like, no, when they do this divorce does pop up for them, I do feel like it is going to be, you know, we're going to hear about it in the media. It's not going to be just a cut and dry. It's going to be a little back and forth about money. Now, when it comes to Justin and Selena, okay, at the end of the day, I do feel like way in the future, when all of this is all said and done, and like when they're in their 30s and whatever 40s, I mean, they're about to be in their 30s, but when they're like, you know, headed towards their 40s and 50s, I do feel like Justin and Selena, when people ask them about each other, they're gonna say great things about each other. Like, I actually feel like Justin Bieber is gonna always regard Selena as one of the true loves in his life when he gets older, right? Not right now, not right now, but when he gets older, I do see that coming in for them. But I do feel like it's gonna be a lot of hot and cold energy between them. But like I said, they have a lot of hurt in this connection. This was love. Like, these two people, regardless of like who they are, their celebrities, they really did have genuine love with each other, and they also had a lot of toxic energy for each other. So when Justin and Selena get into it, or if they say little slight remarks to each other, or if y'all see little subliminals, like, that ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Like, that's just scoring lovers. Like, it's okay, okay? It's okay. And I know it's been a long time since they've been together, but y'all, not y'all, sorry, the stands, let me say that, like, a lot of the stands will not let these people move on. Y'all bringing it back up, always talking about it. Y'all keep letting people relive the, you know, their traumatic past, and, you know, can't get upset if they still feel some type of way. And to this day, Selena is still having to deal with the shenanigans because she dated this man. Like, y'all still are bringing up Hailey and Justin to this day to her. So it's like, y'all want Selena. Some people want to get mad at Selena and not being over this, but it's like, y'all won't let her. Like, but yeah, after all the drama, that's why Spirit is like, it's no side to take, because when this is all said and done, years from now, they're not, everybody's going to be cool. Like, even Hailey and Selena, I never see them being the best of friends, but it's not that they would be cool with each other if they did not like the same man. That's just what it is. There's no real beef between them other than the fact that they both found the same man attractive. And that's just not enough to hold a beef for life. It's not. It's not. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This happened plenty of times before, and it will happen again. We've seen it with, you know, Biggie and Faith. We've seen it plenty of times. Like, it's nothing new. Love triangles and all that stuff. You know, they was young and toxic, and hopefully everybody has learned from that and they're not doing that type of behavior that they was doing before today. But there's no side to take, y'all. Now, as far as Justin Bieber goes, I do feel like Justin Bieber will put out some music this year, but I am not seeing an album from him right now. I do see Justin Bieber potentially getting into some like yoga or some type of like meditation, movement, something along the line, some physical activity surrounding like just being more in tune, like being more spiritual. So something like that, okay, y'all. And then I see him just being more into like mind, body, and soul, taking care of that. Y'all are gonna hear Justin Bieber is gonna get very deep, okay? He's gonna definitely just grow as a man. I'm really excited to see, you know what I'm saying, his growth and evolution, because he has came from a lot. He has done a lot of inner work, and he is still doing a lot of inner work and a lot of growth. So shout out to Justin Bieber. If Justin Bieber and Hailey did break up, I don't see him jumping into another marriage after. I actually see him kind of like, you know, like hanging with his friends more, just going out, or like, I don't know, like, I don't feel like Justin Bieber ever really lived the life that he should live at his age. So what I mean by that is, when Justin Bieber was a kid, when most kids was like, you know, teenager, or like whenever he got discovered, I don't know how old he was, but like when most people that age was like at school and like being a regular teenager or preteen, he was out here busting his behind in Hollywood. You feel me? Like Justin Bieber has never really, and then like now as a his young 20s, like when you're supposed to be like, you know, dating and kind of getting to know yourself and meeting friends and like, you know, going out and actually like, you know, doing more young people things. He's not doing that because he's married. And you can do that when you're married, but you know, you can't be out with your friends all night or hanging out and, you know, doing that when you have a wife at home. So I definitely feel like once he does get divorced, if he does, I do see him just absolutely just like hanging out more, but in a good way, not hanging out like, you know, with little twists in them, like not like back in the day. Finding some like just more into like cultivating more friendships or just creating with more people, you know what I'm saying, being out with more people. I see him just getting in, like, I don't know how big Justin Bieber's like friendship pool is. I don't know if he knows a lot of people. Like, I feel like he knows a lot of people, but I don't think he has a lot of friends, is what I'm trying to say, or like a lot of people that he can trust. I just feel like he'll be able to like grow in that regard once if he takes a break from, you know, relationships. Because I do feel like he just never had a chance to just be him and find him and discover him. Because I feel like right after, then after he left Selena, like a month or two later, he was with Hailey. Like, Justin Bieber has never had time to like discover himself, discover his friendships, discover like what matters to him, what to look for in friends. So I just see him really doing that whenever this relationship does, you know, run its course. And I'm not wishing Hailey and Justin any bad. I don't want anybody to think that. I just don't see it lasting, and that's okay. Sometimes relationships are here for a lifetime. Soulmates are here for a lifetime, or soulmates are here for a season. You know, it is what it is. They could potentially stay together. You know, they are two people with free will, but for right now, I'm just not seeing that in their energy. I do see Hailey potentially getting into acting. We could potentially see her in a movie or a TV show or like podcast or something, you know, maybe like a little Tubi movie. I don't know. But I do see like her trying to find like ways to put herself out there a little bit more. Maybe even doing like a cooking show or something of that nature, getting into like cooking. Another thing I could see for Hailey Bieber is potentially starting an exercise brand, and then we can get into Selena. For Selena, I could potentially see her like getting into like herbs and tea and like maybe starting a holistic business. I'm not sure if Selena is spiritual. I'm not sure, but I am picking up something about herbs and her really learning more about that. And how to use like herbs to like, you know, help yourself or help take care of yourself. I see her really learning more about that. Selena, for right now, I don't see her coming back completely into the spotlight like she used to be back in the day. Like, you know, she's also somebody that's worked really, really hard young in Hollywood. So I feel like right now she's just enjoying not having to do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I never see Selena 100% retiring from Hollywood, but I do feel like right now she just wants to like enjoy not being in that lifestyle no more. Like she's enjoying that break from the glitz and the glam. Like, you know, I don't see her coming back just yet. So it's like right now I see like when she was younger and she's supposed to be like, you know, discovering things and learning about herself, she was at work. She was working hard. So now I feel like Selena's in the era where she's going to be reading more. We're going to hear Selena. I don't know. Well, we may or may not see Selena reading more. She may go to school. I'm not sure if Selena's in school, but I just see her really like learning about the things that interest her. Because like I said, growing up, she had to do what adults told her, where to stand, what lines to say, you know what I'm saying, what they thought was best. And now she's kind of discovering what is important to her. And I feel like she does enjoy just not being in the spotlight. She, you know, she has her Instagram and she has her makeup line. I'm not sure what else she has, but I don't see her completely just stepping away. She's always going to interact with her fans, or always going to have something out there. But I do feel like she doesn't miss Hollywood like that. Like she doesn't miss that life at all. She appreciates having a little bit of, you know, peace and quiet away from all of that, especially as a young person. She went through a lot in Hollywood, and it's just like she's found her peace and she wants to protect it. That's what I'm hearing for her right now. That was my predictions for Selena, Hailey, and Justin. Comment down below what you think was going to happen with them, what your predictions are. You can also let me know what you think about Doja Cat. Like I said, if y'all here for a rap album, do y'all think she's going to completely quit popping everything and go straight rap? Or are y'all think she's going to do a bunch of genres? What y'all think is going to come up for Doja Cat? Also, thank you so much. If y'all can, please support this channel by checking out my Etsy shop. I do sell Zodiac merch, so I'm wearing one of them today. This is my Zodiac Virgo flower t-shirt. You can get one of your own Zodiac flower shirts or merch in the description box below. I will put my Etsy. Thank you so much for supporting me and my channel and my Black owned business. And now we're gonna get into Miss Blac Chyna. Okay. Blac Chyna, I know a lot of people want to know whether or not this religious journey she's going on, should we trust it, should we not, things of that nature. I am seeing Blac Chyna is actually being like truthful and honest with what she's going through. She does want to change her lifestyle, but it's not even just for her, it's for her kids. Like her, you know, Dream and King, they're not babies anymore. They see who mom was dating, they see who's in the outside the house, they see that. And I feel like Chyna doesn't want to bring her kids up in a place that doesn't have stability, because Chyna did not grow up in a stable home, and she wants to provide that for her kids. So it's like for her, if she's going to find a stable man, a stable partner, equal, she has to definitely let go of that toxic lifestyle so that she can call in somebody who she can actually grow and be a family with, okay? So yes, I do think Chyna is actually being authentic with her change and her religious growth, but I'm also seeing her do, like I said, I see her doing that for herself and as well as doing it for her kids. So it's very, very commendable. I do feel like Chyna will be dating or could date or marry somebody that has some type of religious status, like status in the religious community. Could be a pastor, could be a religious influencer, you know, it could be anybody. Like it's just gonna be somebody that, you know, is known to be somebody that follows God, that is on her path, you know. So this change, like I said, is not just for her. It's just so she can also change the type of people that she hangs around. She really does want better for herself and for her children. I also feel like through this, Blac Chyna is going to find better, I would say better, Blac Chyna is going to find other ways to make money. So she wants to find a more stable career. Blac Chyna knows that OnlyFans ain't going to take her well into her 60s or 70s into retirement. It's good money now, but at some point, you know what I'm saying, that well is going to run dry, and you don't want to be at a position where you're getting kicked out the spot. You want to leave while you're still hot. So Chyna's just like, she understands that, you know, after a while, it's only but so many ways you can take, you know, risque pictures. There's so many different ways you can like go make OnlyFans content. So I just feel like Chyna knows that, you know, after a while, people are gonna be over it and they're gonna want something else, something new. So she's like leaving now before the people get tired of her. So it's very, you know, it's a very smart plan of hers that I'm seeing for her as well. Even though she does have these goals for herself, it is not going to be easy for Blac Chyna to leave her old lifestyle alone, okay? Her old booze is going to be calling her up, okay? That lifestyle is always going to be there. That fast money, that toxic life, that, you know, so I do see, you know, Chyna's going to have some times where she slips, but we're all human. So if you see Blac Chyna slipping up or may not be doing things that are Christian-like, you know, don't condemn her. Just, you know, support her into getting back onto the path that she set for herself, because she really is trying. But we're all trying people, and Chyna has been living a very risque life for a very long time. So y'all have to understand, people that live that type of lifestyle for that long, it's going to take them a minute to be able to, you know what I'm saying, get that out of them, you know. So give her some time, give her some grace. That's what it is, as she, you know what I'm saying, works on leaving that toxic lifestyle behind. And like I said, I do see Blac Chyna dating and finding somebody stable. But like I said, stable love, healthy love is sometimes, some people would say could be boring. I don't think it's boring, but some people could think of it as boring. I do feel like Chyna is used to more of like a different type of man. So it's going to take her a little bit of time to adjust to a man of God, or a man that's just not out here in these streets. And there's nothing wrong with that. Chyna's used to men that live that fast life. It is what it is. She used to men that live that fast life. So dating somebody who the opposite of that it is going to take her a little bit of time to adjust. She's still going to be attracted to those guys that be in the streets, because, you know, that's what she's been known to date for so long. So like I said, give her a little grace. I do feel like she's going to find a stable partner, but it is going to take her a little bit of time to be able to just be okay with someone or dating somebody who isn't, you know, living that fast life. Blac Chyna could also start a women's empowerment group or like a mentorship group, something along those lines I'm seeing for her. She really wants to, like, you know, help women, help others, or women that, you know, who lived the life that she lived, had like Blac Chyna. Think about Blac Chyna that people don't understand is like, Blac Chyna did not choose to be a stripper. Blac Chyna did not choose to be an OnlyFans model or choose this lifestyle. She didn't have too many options. Like she had to work with what she had. And I feel like a lot of people, instead of looking at her story as like a testimony to somebody actually making it out of a situation that a lot of people wouldn't. People like try to clown her and come at her like, oh yeah, girl, you just an OnlyFans model. But y'all don't understand that like people that have been through what Chyna's been through, like they don't have but so many options. You know what I'm saying? She you know, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, Yale and Harvard wasn't coming to her side of the world, of the city, to like help her up. You feel me? Like she had to get out the mud. You feel, her dad was in her life, and we all see how Tokyo Tony is. So like, be kind. That's what Spirit is. Like Spirit is saying, like Blac Chyna may not have made all of the best decisions throughout her life, but y'all also have to understand that Blac Chyna was not given too much to work with. Like she did the best with what she had, and she really did make lemonade out of like lemons. Like Shawty wasn't even given like, I don't even know, like she was given lemon peels. Lemon peels, no water, no sugar, no pitcher. Like life gave her lemon peels and she still made lemonade. So relax on her. Like she's working on it. She's a work in progress, as we all are. Okay? So I'm also seeing Blac Chyna could be in a movie role very soon, or, you know, within the next year or two. I see her trying to get into acting. I could see her doing like cooking products, cleaning products. When I was channeling her, I saw like Prima Donna, and y'all know Prima Donna. She has a lot of like different business going for her. I do feel like Blac Chyna is gonna do like that cookware, a little chef. Recipes, things like that. I could definitely see her getting into that as well and doing really, really good for her. And I'm seeing like Blac Chyna, like I saw that she said that she graduated and she got her degree. I actually do see, I'm not sure if she got her degree or like a certificate. I'm not sure what she has, but I do see her going back to school, learning more. She actually, like, she's a Taurus. I think a lot of people forget that. And she's really a earth sign at heart. She loves to learn. Like, she loves to learn. That's why she's really good at what she do. She's not she wasn't one of the top OnlyFans models for no reason. It wasn't luck. Like she learned what the people wanted. She learned how to market herself. She learned a lot and she was able to implement a lot. Like Chyna likes to learn, and I do see her really taking time to like really learn more about life and other things outside of like, you know, modeling and things of that nature. So yes, I do see her going back to school, and she could potentially get another degree or get a degree if she doesn't have one already. And I could potentially see Blac Chyna start a book club. Now, when it comes to Miss Tokyo Tony, child, like a lot of people wanted to know, well, some people, not a lot, because I like 1 or 2 people asked me this about what's going to happen with Tokyo Tony and Blac Chyna's relationship. Will they ever be like completely cool, or is it just going to be what it is? And to be honest with y'all, unfortunately, when I was chilling, energy surrounding this, like Tokyo Tony is not going to change. Like Tokyo Tony is only happy with Blac Chyna when Blac Chyna gives her money and lets her see her grandkids. If Blac Chyna takes one of those or both of those away, Tokyo Tony is going to run to the internet every single time. Like Blac Chyna could cut off Tokyo Tony for a very valid reason, but to her, Tokyo Tony is never going to look in herself to figure out what the problem is. She's always going to find something or someone else to blame, and that's just who Tokyo Tony is. We all know that Tokyo Tony has been through a lot, so I'm not here to judge her, but she's just not somebody who is really good at checking themselves, you know what I'm saying, or looking within themselves. It's always, you're the problem, you did this to me, that's why I did this to you. It's always something there, and I do feel like, unfortunately, on top of that, I feel like Blac Chyna is always gonna have a door open for Tokyo Tony. And I know some people are like, what do you mean by unfortunately? Tokyo Tony does not treat Blac Chyna the way that a mother is supposed to treat a daughter. That's just what it is. And I don't see Tokyo Tony stopping, because every time Blac Chyna, like I said, she takes away her money or kids, Tokyo Tony knows that she has the internet. She's going to run to the internet each and every time, because every time Tokyo Tony goes to the internet, the blogs pick it up, she goes viral, things of that nature. She likes the attention of that. And it's kind of her way of like, you know, getting back at Chyna. Like she knows that Blac Chyna could never cut her off of the internet. So she's going to always keep using that tactic to try to get what she wants. And I do feel like even though Tokyo Tony is very toxic in that regard, I do feel like Chyna is going to always try with her mom. Even if she cuts off her mom for a year or two, I still see her at some point, you know, letting Tokyo Tony back into her life, because she does want her mama. She does want, you know what I'm saying? That's still her mom. But I just never see Tokyo Tony treating Blac Chyna the way that a mom is supposed to treat a child. And that's the unfortunate part. It just is what it is. I would love, you know, to see better for them, but Blac Chyna's doing the work, or at least we can see her trying. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know if Tokyo Toni even wants to try, you know, or is even going to. If Tokyo Toni could try to work on herself, I'm not saying everything will be perfect, but things could be better. But Tokyo Toni has to acknowledge that there's work to do. And until then, I don't see her. And until she acknowledges that, I don't really see her like changing. And I don't really see her wanting to acknowledge that. So it just is what it is. And I wish the best to both of them. But yeah, Tokyo Toni and Blac Chyna will continue. We will continue for years and years to come. See them come together, fall out, come together, fall out. Because like I said, no matter how bad Tokyo Toni treats Blac Chyna is not going to completely shut out Tokyo Toni. She's always going to like reach back out to her mama because that's her mama. Lori and Damson. People want to know, are they going to be a long-lasting connection or what's going on here? Do they actually really like each other? When it comes to Lori and Damson, I don't really see this relationship lasting. They love to travel together. One thing about Lori, that girl, like, she falls for a good vacation, okay? If you a cute man with some money and status and you take her overseas, she good to go. She ready, baby, okay? It is what it is. But when it comes, I don't see their relationship lasting because it's going to kind of be like Michael B. Jordan. I hate to say, I feel like when I pulled on Michael B. Jordan and Lori's energy, like Lori wanted a partner that could give more to the connection, and Michael B. Jordan couldn't because Michael B. Jordan put his career before his relationships. And I see the same thing for Damson. Like, Damson is cool now. I think Snowfall is wrapping up and things of that nature, but Damson's career comes before his relationship, and I do feel like that Lori is going to want more from a partner. And it's not like I know people are like, well, she knows she's dating an actor. She does know, but I do feel like, you know, some of these actors, you know, or some of the people that Lori date, they don't have, that's what I'm saying, not some of these actors, some of these men that Lori date don't have the best work-life balance, and that does affect their relationship. So it's not that Lori and Damson don't like each other. I just don't feel like Damson is going to have a type of schedule in the future, because I do feel like more project, more roles, more things is going to come for Damson, and the busier he is, the less they're going to have time to hang out and see each other, and that's where I could see this relationship fizzling out. If this relationship does not last, Lori will be called to take a break from dating. I think Lori, there's nothing wrong about being young and dating and doing your thing, but you also have to work on your self-love and your self-care. And I feel like I feel like ever since I've heard of Lori Harvey, I've always heard about her dating somebody. Like, I believe she was engaged. The first time I even heard her name, she was engaged to a soccer player, right? Then she was with Diddy's son. Then she was with Future. Then she was with Future. Then she was with Trey Songz. Then she was with Diddy. Then she was with Michael B. Jordan. Now she's with Damson. And that's just the ones I know. I'm pretty sure there's people that we don't know that she's dated as well. And there's nothing wrong with dating, having fun, and being a young woman. But you also have to make sure that you're taking time away from dating to discover yourself. And I just don't think that Lori has been doing that. And I feel like Lori prioritizes her relationships over herself. Yeah, over herself. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, Lori Harvey would do best if she took some time to find herself, but she allegedly believes that finding a power couple is what's going to solidify her career or make her whole. But when she finds this man, whoever she decides to settle down with, because she is going to find a man with money and clout and and success in Hollywood to settle down with, she's going to realize that this power couple or this man that she thought was going to complete her isn't going to complete her. And she's going to be going through some things. Well, we'll get into that. We'll go through some things with that as well. Because at the end of the day, I do feel like Lori Harvey, I do see her getting married, but whoever she ends up marrying, I don't see this being the relationship of her dreams. Like I said, he's going to be somebody with clout, with money. He's going to be the type of person, whoever Lori Harvey decides to marry or ends up marrying, is going to be the type of man that sounds good on paper, but dating him isn't what it all cracks up to be. Okay, a lot of secrets, a lot of different things going on, because men of status and money know that they can have, anything and everything that they want. And it's a hard, it's hard getting a man that has access to everything to settle down with just one thing. And I don't think Lori gets that. Like, I think she thinks that she's so amazing that, you know, she can get any man to settle down and just want her. But I don't, the man, the type of, not to say that there's not a man out there that wouldn't be happy dating just her. I think there's plenty of men out here that be happy dating just her. However, she's not trying to date those type of men. She's going for men that are, you know, literally have clout, money, excess, and access. And when you date those types of men, it could be hard to get them to be monogamous. And I do see her really want a monogamous relationship. As far as Damson goes, I do see him getting married or engaged as well. Like I said, I don't see that Lori and Damson staying together. I do see them splitting up, and she will find her own marriage. And I do see him being engaged and finding somebody else as well. But he has, it's so funny they came together because they have similar energy. I feel like Lori dates men with money and clout, and she needs to kind of take a step back from that and actually find a man of integrity to date, not just with money. There's more, you know what I'm saying? There's more to being a man than what's in your bank account and what you can provide for a woman. And I don't think she's looking past that. I feel like if she finds a man that can provide and he's good to looking, and, you know, she's good to go. And that's like, you gotta look for more than that love. And as far as Damson goes, I do feel like there is somebody that he can love or fall in love with or give him true love. This person for him, no, they're not like a Hollywood person. So it's like he has to decide between wanting that power couple life, that Will and Jada type of image back in the day, not now, that back in the day image. I feel like he does want that, or have the idea of wanting that, or really actually falling for somebody or being with somebody who's real for you but they may not be real for Hollywood. So he has to decide between that. I do feel like there's love out there for him, but he does also really, really love his career, and he has the potential to choose career over love, and that's on him. But if he wants marriage, if he wants something stable out here, Spirit is saying it's there for him. But he has to make better choices in who he dates, because I feel like Spirit is saying he knows that Lori isn't the woman for him. But she is a woman that looks good on his arm in Hollywood. So that's who he's rocking with right now. You feel me? And it's like, but is that really what's going to make you whole love? If it's not, then why are you playing yourself? Like, if people in Hollywood only want to deal with you because of who you're dating, then why would you want to deal with them? I mean, I know that's your career, but I get it. But like, living your life for Hollywood will never truly fulfill you. That's all I have to say about that. Now, as far as predictions for them, Damson may come out with some music, a music product, or like a podcast or something like that. I'm seeing Lori Harvey coming out with a dance, Pilates, or gym product. Lori may also try to come out with some music, and we'll hear her talking more. And we'll also may see Lori Harvey dropping some hygiene products as well. So yeah, those are my predictions for Lori and Damson. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we're on our last person, Miss Nicki and Kenneth. So subscriber wanted to know what's going on with Nicki and Kenneth's relationship. I will be talking about Nicki and Ice Spice and everything going on in a future reading. This one is just I'm catching up on what y'all sent in. Once I finish with these, then I will catch up on what's been going on recently. But I do have Nicki and Ice Spice coming for y'all. But as far as Nicki and Kenneth go, I see them staying together. Like, I don't see Nicki and Kenneth getting a divorce or breaking up anytime soon. It's funny because what's been going on in the rap game with Nicki, and a lot of people turning on her, and, you know, like, she's been turning to her husband. Like, Kenneth and Nicki are actually like best friends at this point, because there's a lot of things that people been going against Kenneth, and he's been riding with his wife, and a lot of people been going against Nicki, and she's been riding with her husband. So it's like, it's kind of giving like us against the world type of energy that they're in right now. And yeah, I see them sticking together for a good little minute. Like, y'all remember Nicki used to hang out, like, back in the day before all of this Cardi drama, Nicki used to be out way more. We used to see Nicki hanging out with, like, the Migos. Nicki used to hang out with Drake and Young Money more. Nicki used to be out and about way more. But if you realize now, the only pictures Nicki take is at her house, in her studio with Tay, or when she doing Queen Radio. Like, she doesn't trust people. She don't trust folks, especially after what she's been through in the industry. So she just be with her man. She's like, I can't, like, she still opens up and makes friends here and there. But y'all know Nicki is not outside like she used to be. She's really at home with her baby and her man, and that's where she feels safe therapist. So right now, I see them being strong, and they're actually leaning on each other for support. Because like I said, y'all know what Ken has been going through and what he's been going through. Nicki's been riding and supporting him. Like I said, when, you know, all this Lotto and all this Cardi and all this Megan, all this stuff that was going on, and she felt, you know, Nicki felt the way that she felt her husband was there for her. So I just see them really actually continuously supporting each other and riding with each other for the long haul for right now. I could also potentially see Nicki expanding her family again. So when that does happen, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But for right now, Nicki is really focused on, you know, she's been in album mode. I've been telling y'all for literally over since late last year, I've seen her working on her album, working on tracks, or just really trying to, like, you know, figure out her album, how it's gonna go. And I feel like Nicki right now, she's really just tunnel vision, like music. Y'all see, she just put out the Ice Spice collab. She put out Red Ruby. She's putting out this other song with somebody named Kim. He's in rap mode. I don't see Nicki, like, y'all know I've been looking to see what else businesses that these artists been putting in, like, into, but I don't see Nicki getting into too much stuff. I see that Nicki Minaj may possibly come out with another food or drink product, but she focused on music, music, her album, just rap. That's where her brain is at, that's her mind is at. So we're gonna get some really good music from Nicki this year. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Let me know what y'all think about these predictions. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And also check out my second channel, with my second YouTube channel, which is my sensual stretching page. So we can do sensual stretches together and tap into our divine feminine. And I will see y'all in the next video.